Hello and welcome back everybody to Cousins Gymnasium here in Medford, Massachusetts. We've got a great matchup here for the NESCAC quarterfinals between the Tufts Jumbos and the Trinity Bantams. Today we're joined by our very own Tufts Volleyball Club members, pin hitters, Thomas DiLorenzo and Felix Song. Felix, take it away for us. Tell me a little bit about this Jumbo side.
Just talking really quick about the Jumbos, some things that we can do and some things that can be better. On the offensive side, I think the Jumbos are really good at working on in-system and making complex and creative plays. A lot of times you see the middle either go for one, go for 31, go for a slide. There's a lot of creative ways to hit. And on the same note, the outside hitters and the right side hitters are also really good coming in and making creative plays. For the defensive end, you can see that the blockers are really good at always having a two-man block up on either of the pins and always being able to shut down the middle. And for the defensive side, what we need to work on is kind of making sure that our service receive is good. A lot of times, some of the service receive comes up a little short, maybe too close to the net, and a lot of times might have to work with some out-of-system plays. And Tufts lately has been struggling to make out-of-system plays work. Sometimes it'll be a really easy ball, and we'll let the other side, in this case Trinity, let the other side work their offense perfectly. So they kind of need to make sure that any of the off balls or out-of-system balls that they have, make the other team work for it, make the other team do something tough. And for the Trinity side,
yeah, for the Trinity side, the real stars of the offense are the hitters. They have some great middles in Ava Beloyan and Bella Kafuzi. They are very tall, very good at hitting, very good at blocking. They have some stellar right sides in Eva Lekovic. She is a lefty. She is amazing at putting that ball down. That means that in a game where everyone is out of system, Trinity is favored because Trinity has some hitters that can absolutely put the ball down from anywhere on the court. So Trinity's hitters have to keep Tufts out of system if they want to win this game with their amazing hits.
It's kind of like it's really a battle between the offense of Trinity and the defense of Tufts being able to make them and be able to get them in system. If that doesn't work, then Tufts, I don't know if they can really get it going.
Yes, Tufts has to remain consistent, whereas Trinity has to keep Tufts inconsistent. They have to have these bursts of excellence within their hitters, within their servers, to keep Tufts on their toes, out of system, and out of their rhythm.
Yeah, exactly. I think we saw last time in the match between Tufts and Trinity, we saw that Trinity always liked to favor the right sides because they have really good oppo hitters. And Tufts, when they got a good ball, you see that Lou is really good at having fast plays, running 31s and running stuff where maybe the blockers for Trinity, it's hard to get to those balls for them. So today, I guess we'll kind of see how that battle goes.
Yeah, I completely agree. Last game, the middles managed to shut down each other. There were very few kills on either side for the middle. We'll see if that plays out the same way today. Last game, Tufts beat Trinity in straight sets, so we'll see what happens today.
All right, it's a matchup we're all looking forward to, and we'll join you after the national anthem.
afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Tufts Gymnasium on the campus of Tufts University in Medford, Massachusetts for today's Division III NESCAC quarterfinal matchup featuring the Bantams of Trinity College and your Tufts University Jumbo. Fans, we ask that you remain standing if able, remove your caps and face the flag as we honor America with the playing the national anthem. Ladies and gentlemen, now let's meet the starting
And welcome back after the playing of the national anthem. As mentioned before, Tufts Jumbos here against the Trinity Bantams. Tufts recently coming off a 3-0 victory in their NESCAC finale. Trinity losing in 3 sets in their NESCAC finale. Both hoping to come away with a win as we kick off the postseason here. Are there any specific players you guys would like to highlight before we start?
Well, I'd like to highlight on the Trinity side, Eva Lekovic. She's a right side, she's a lefty. She has the most kills on Trinity this season with 202 kills for the season. Last game versus Tufts, she had 11 kills. She is someone to watch out for. She is someone that Tufts will be looking to contain this game.
On the Tufts side, I'd also like to highlight Yana Liu and Maddie Yu, both setters, both like to play fast and like to push the tempo on these attacks. And for the hitters, definitely like to highlight Tori Golden, Randy Gallagher, and most toughness, honestly. Push the tempo. Like to insist on how to take complicated things.
Senior from Calvin, New Jersey, number 11, Tori Golden. Senior from Evanston, Illinois, number 11, Riley Farrer. Junior from San Francisco, California.
All right, then we'll be back after we finish these intros.
Senior from Dayton, Ohio, number 16, Cora Cunningham. First year from Carmel, Indiana, number 17, Claire Connor. And starting libero, senior from Cleveland, Ohio, number 2, Megan Harrison. Jumbo's assistant by Lisa Provenzano, Terry Condon, Grace Crumpack, and the head coach for 21st season in Tufts is Laura Thompson.
Tufts boasting an impressive 8-2 record at home this season. And in the last 5 NESCAC games, they are 5-0, so definitely peaking at the right time. Trinity, however, not bad on the road, 6-4 this season. And there are 4-1 in their last 5 NESCAC matchups. These are 2 very evenly matched teams with the exact same NESCAC record of 6-4. The tiebreaker only decided by Tufts' win over Trinity early September this season. So we're looking for an even matchup on both sides. As it looks like Tufts will be starting with Lena Chi, Riley Farragher, Tori Golden, Cora Cunningham, Claire Castor, and Maddie Yu. I'm sure Megan Harrison will sub in soon enough. On the Trinity side, it looks like we have Margaret McCarthy, Ava Beloyan, Lola Craig, that is Scarlett Jago, and Bella Kafuzi. Lekovich, as Thomas mentioned earlier on that episode. All right, it'll be Mediu starting off to serve the Jumbos. And not a great start, as it's a service error, putting Trinity up 1-0.
Yeah, exactly right. That is not how you want to start a game. Tufts needs to be consistent this game if they want to beat Trinity. That should be the name of the game for Tufts, and that is not a good way to get off to that goal.
Tori with the serve. Golden is there. She gets it back for the attempt. Jago able to pick that up. Strong hit from that right side.
As we kind of mentioned before, service receive leads to a short pass into not the best opportunity for the right side. Leads to a pretty easy ball for Trinity. Leads to a great attack from them. So kind of limiting those mistakes will help Tufts here.
Tori again.
Strong serve.
It's a service ace for Julia Tori.
Trinity is off to a great start this game. They're doing exactly what they need to do. They're making risky serves and they're making them work.
Kind of looking like a repeat of the first set of last time. We saw that they went up big early, just based off of simple mistakes and.
Oh my goodness, another.
Second service ace in a row for Tori. They're off to a very hot start.
She is loving the front of that net.
Let's see if Tufts can adjust.
Tori again. Caster this time able to dig it up. He goes to Golden. They're going to call a touch, and Tufts gets on the board.
Smart swing, smart high swing off the block. Kind of an interesting set. Not too fast, not too slow, right in the middle. Not too much options, but a good play ball.
This Golden will step back to serve for the Jumbos. She sends it over. Jago digs. Strong hit from Kafuzi in the middle, but it's going to call net violation. Tough sport.
Yep, great angle from Kafuzi, just a bit too far to the outside.
It'll be Golden again. And Tori digs. Strong hit from Craig falls. First kill here for Lola Craig, the captain of the Bantams.
As we kind of mentioned before, we see that Trinity likes to swing hard, swing high, get through those blocks, and make Tufts work for it. So we'll see if this continues to work.
Scarlett Jago with the serve. Harrison digs. He goes to Farragher in the middle. That was a powerful swing. Wow. Right through Caroline Howell there.
I don't know how much you can see, but we had the middle come in for the one tempo, and then the right side come right behind them. And kind of switching it up, making up those creative attacks that can help them get through the defense.
Serve from Harrison. Dug up by Tori. Strong hit from that left side from Lekovich. It's dug up. Caster goes over the block. And the reaction was a little too far by Lekovich as she punched it out of bounds. Harrison sets up for her second serve. Jago's there. Quick tip by Beloyan there. Right back from Cunningham. Lola Craig gets an attempt. She sends it into the net. Tough block, making an impact already.
And Trinity hitters have to capitalize on those out-of-system plays. They need to be able to make something happen even when the ball isn't set perfectly.
Megan Harrison working on 31 service aces this season. She sends it over. It's a powerful hit that time from Lekovich. Just going to side out back for Trinity to control the ball.
Some big shout outs to the libero on Trinity's side. She's really making great passes, really giving the setter a good opportunity to work each side. Letting the offense speak.
I agree. She's really letting the offense gel right now.
Grace Selwyn, the other setter in the 6-2 for the Bantams, sending it over. Golden overpasses a bit and is unable to regroup after that mistake. Grace Selwyn sitting on 19 service aces and 20 service errors this season. It's a little up and down. A good run here. As you goes to Farragher. There's a cross.
Oh, tough cross swing, barely out. It's looking good.
That was a great hit by Fager, and that's exactly what Tufts wants to do. It was a good pass into a good set, into a good hit, just barely out. They need to capitalize on those opportunities to play to their strengths.
Serve from Sullivan is picked up by Golden. Castor with the kill attempt. Torrey is there. Craig tried to go over the block. It was a little wide.
A poor set there by Trinity.
Now it's going to be Rihanna Liu, the freshman out of Foster City, California, one of the Jumbo's more prolific servers, setting up. Squeezes that one right over the net.
Gives one back from the Jumbo side, doing what Trinity did to them in the beginning of the set. Off the tape, that's a hard ball to get. Really surprises you when it drops down quick.
And that's a risky play too. You don't know if it will roll over or hit you back. Liu sends it over again. Sullivan goes behind her to Craig. She's going to get it to drop.
Trinity keeps sending over them hard swings, making the Jumbos run after it. We'll see if this, well, we are seeing that the strategy is working, so we'll see how the Jumbos adjust.
It's going to be Lola Craig to serve. Castor digs that up. Rihanna Liu goes quickly to Cunningham, and she tips it over.
Oh my gosh, you never know what Liu is going to do. She always brings some life into the offense. It's insane to set it quick from there, but she still did it. No one was expecting it, and that's why it worked.
Spin balls. What's Liu's going to do? I like that.
Castor with the serve. Pick up by Craig. Ellie Gordon from that right side. Gordon sends it over. Gordon again on the try. She adjusts this time, going right over the top of that block.
Tufts, as usual, playing it safe when they're out of system, and Trinity is able to capitalize.
Exactly. I think that was a perfect example. We saw, based off the serve, it was out of system for Trinity, but they still got a really good swing over, and Tufts really kind of let over an easy roll ball, or easy roll shot into a good attack.
Golden is going to come right back with the kill. A back and forth affair so far here in Cousins.
Fast set, hard swing, honestly kind of over the block. Makes it a tough ball to pass.
Cora Cunningham is back to serve. Overpass by Trinity, but Alina Chi could not capitalize on that one as it bounced out of bounds.
Yeah, a bit of an error there by Chi. She probably should have sent that right back over, but instead she opted to pass, and no one was really expecting it on the Tufts side.
Caroline Howell, serve for the Bantams. He goes behind her to the freshman Emma Heckman. She gets the fall.
Swings right through the block. A lot of power behind that.
A lot of side outs so far here, and neither side really able to string together a good service run. So Maddie Yu will try to do just that. Sending it over, and McCarthy is going to go high for another Tufts point.
A nice deep serve from Maddie Yu, making them work for it, making them have a difficult out-of-system play, and then resulting in their own mistake.
Yu again on the serve. Craig digs it up. Lekovic tried to go over the block, but Yu reacted quickly. It's a free play for the Bantams. They go to the right side. Then Margaret McCarthy. That's going to work out in their favor.
Trinity again able to get Tufts out of system, even though the point didn't start that well for them. Tufts was conservative, Trinity was able to capitalize. This is becoming a theme within this game.
What was that? Some weird sounds coming through.
It's going to be Julia Torrey to serve for the Bantams. Golden picks that up, tips it over. Jago read that. Craig gives it a try. Castor read that. Over the left side, Golden just didn't really get a good contact on that ball.
Yeah, Golden cannot be afraid to swing on these plays. She's tipping a lot, and tipping is a great tool, but sometimes you just got to power the swing right through.
Torrey serves. Harrison with the dig. He goes long to Farragher, screeps it by the block. Trinity able to keep that alive. It's a free play for the Jumbos. He goes quickly to the middle for Alina Chi. She rifles at home.
You see right there, in system, really good, 31, catch him off a surprise. The Trinity side wasn't expecting it. That's kind of the offense that Tufts needs to run.
Yep, that Lucci connection is Gucci.
Like that one, like that one.
As it's Tori Golden back to serve for the Jumbos. Jago digs. Lekovic with a power shot. Wow. That one was up so high, it came down with ice on it. What a shot.
My goodness, and that is what Eva Lekovic can do for this Trinity team. She just brings such explosiveness and power to the right side.
For those at home who don't know, she is lefty, which makes her extremely difficult to block, as you've seen today already. Not too many hands on them balls. They're really, it's a difficult one to block, and the tough blockers will have to adjust.
Jago will serve. Short for Chi. He goes to Castor. They're going to call a double touch on Trinity, so point for Tufts.
Sending a strong swing right back at him. Tufts not giving up. We'll see if they can come back, bring it back.
Harrison serves. Tori digs. They go quickly to Beloyan in the middle. Somehow that works out. Maybe a bit of a miscommunication there in the middle of the Tufts defense.
Finding the seam in the defense. It's a great job for the middle.
Sullivan back to serve for the Bantams. Golden digs. Farragher on the right side. She hits the pin.
Set was pushed just a little too far, maybe a little too greedy with that line shot. But you can see there with a good pass, the Trinity defenders were kind of guessing at where the ball was going to go. So more passes like that will lead to great offense.
Sullivan to serve. Castor goes over the block. Great adjustment by Sullivan to get there. Golden dives. She will have to just send that one over. See what the Bantams can do with this. Quickly to Beloyan. It's going to be a violation in their favor.
Tufts' bread and butter is consistency, and they are not capitalizing on that right now. The sets are a little bit off. There are errors all over the place. Tufts is not playing to its strengths right now, and that is why Trinity is up at the timeout.
Yeah, it's an issue we saw a lot of more earlier in the season. It's just as they're kind of working in some new pieces after the departures of the seniors from last year, and just trying to get their offense and their defense in sync. Got better towards the end, but some old demons rearing their ugly heads right now for Tufts to see if they can regroup in the timeout.
Tufts really needs to have that communication down, because you see on Trinity's side, even on a bad ball, the individual skills of the outside hitter or the right side hitter really can make up for any miscommunications there. But Tufts relies heavily upon these complex plays. And for the continuous set and after that, they really need to make sure that they're in sync and they're in line. Because as you saw from the Trinity side, the first middle attack was a tip, maybe a little too early, maybe the timing messed up, but then they regrouped and did it one more time, and it was a great hit. So you got to see which side can adapt quicker.
Tufts not too big of a factor from behind the service line so far today. In their last matchup, they won 3-0 with 9 total service aces. So that really gave them advantage, but so far this Bantam's defense has really kept that in check. As players will retake court after that timeout, Sullivan will continue to serve. Junior out of Fort Worth, Texas, sends it over. Golden is there. He goes to Farragher. It's a clean hit, but Jago digs it up. An awkward bounce there by that right side hitter, Ellie Gordon, I believe.
As of right now, Trinity was doing a great job cleaning up these explosive hits from Tufts hitters.
Sullivan sends it over. Golden getting a lot of action so far. Castor able to get that one to fall.
Puck play is so complex, it took me a second to figure out what they just did there. Looks like the middle ran across, or the outside ran across to hit a 2-ball.
Honestly, I'm not sure Tufts knew what they did there either.
If ain't broke, don't fix it. As Neil steps up to serve. Craig takes it up. Powerful hit by Gordon. She gets denied by Cunningham.
And on the heads of Trinity right there. What a monster block by Tufts.
As you would say, roofed.
Put a lid on it.
Cora Cunningham's 39th block of the season. It's Lou serves again. Tori Diggs. Craig. And Golden unable to hand that one as it flies out of bounds.
You see on her face, she knew that she made that mistake there, and hopefully they can adapt to that. I think Trinity have set the right side, maybe 5 out of the last 7 plays, really favoring that when they're in system or even out of system.
Absolutely. Craig and Lekovic with 7 combined kills here in this first set. As Castor tries to get one back. It's going to be McCarthy. Violation again goes in Trinity's favor.
Tufts is really giving them points right now.
Craig will step back to serve. Castor receives that. They go quickly to Cunningham in the middle. There's no avail. McCarthy bumps it over. Heckman sets it up. Here goes to Castor, and she gets blocked, this time by a combination of Gordon and Beloyan in that middle blocker.
Trinity is really making Tufts earn their points right now. None of the hits are going through, and the ones that do get digged.
Becca DePontier-Pinero coming in as a sub for the Tufts Jumbos. Seeing her first action of the day, a defensive specialist. As Craig serves. Castor. They go on the slide to Cunningham. It's bread and butter right there.
And I love that sub for DePontier-Pinero. Tufts really needed some defensive life breathed into their back line there.
Claire Castor sets up to serve for the Jumbos. The freshman out of Carmel, Indiana, working on a great season so far. She sends it over. They're going to call a play violation there.
Net violation from both sides, more than you would hope for. Maybe a bit too aggressive at the net as of right now.
Castor third in the NESCAC in service aces. She falls into another one right there. It's her 36th of the season.
Maybe Tufts finally finding a rhythm. There's a timeout.
As the Jumbos are behind 18-21. Going on a little run there to make things close. It's going to be a timeout taken by Trinity head coach Jen Bowman. They'll look to regroup. What did you see in that run just now that allowed Tufts to kind of unlock their offensive potential?
I think they just calmed down a bit. I think they were scrambling far too often. The passes were a little bit sloppy. They took a deep breath and they got back consistent. They got back to what they do well, and that is things going as planned.
I think also, kind of what Tom was saying before, this minimizing mistakes, right? This is based on their last matchup, was an overall low-kill game. And a lot of the points came from mistakes, whether you see right there was a net error, service error, things letting balls drop in the middle of the court. So trying to minimize these mistakes, honestly, what both teams have to do and kind of adapt to each other. We see that Trinity has the hard swings, we see that Tufts has the creative plays, kind of matching up these two play styles against each other.
Yeah,
both
completely.
obviously leaning towards the offense, Both obviously leaning towards the offense. I think they're both running a 6-2 from what I've seen. So, keeping the highest wall, keeping the best backers up front. So we'll see how that goes.
Yeah, I completely agree with Felix. Both sides just cannot afford to give the other team points. They have to make them earn it.
That will be crucial as we approach a set point here in set number 1. Again, 18-21, Trinity's favor. Castor looks to carry some momentum forward as she serves it over. Jago Diggs. Go to McCarthy. But Golden is there. Lou goes quickly over the head of Cunningham. Able to regroup and go behind her to Heckman. Black brings that up. They're going to call a double touch. Yeah, you can see that one there.
And that's got to hurt for Trinity. That cuts the lead to 2, and it's a mistake that is completely unforced.
Threw a long rally as well.
Castor serves. McCarthy gets the call again, and Harrison is there. Cunningham gets denied, but recovers quickly, and Golden tries again. Doring effort by Craig. Gordon tries to go over. She's going to end up tipping it out.
Tufts really finding their rhythm right now. Honestly, it all starts with the serve. A good serve leads to a tough pass from Trinity's side, leading to a good offense from the Bows.
Jumbo's riding the momentum of this Castor service run. Another ace.
Another ace for Castor, and she is so good at those aces.
Trinity calling another timeout. Trying to ice out Castor.
And the momentum here has really shifted. At the beginning of the game, I thought Tufts looked a little bit uncomfortable in their own offense. They looked on their toes. They looked like Trinity was getting the best of them. Now it's the opposite. Tufts looks calm, secure, in rhythm, and Trinity looks like they don't know what's happening.
And as we mentioned earlier, a strong service run can really change the tides of this game. And it's now tied up 21-21.
Should we take bets on what the next serve happens? Good serve, bad serve, ace?
I think if it's Claire Castor behind the lines, something positive is always a good bet.
I'm confident Trinity pass will adjust. I think it'll be a good serve, but maybe a better pass.
I'll go for bounce off the net, ace.
Okay.
We'll see if Trinity is prepared for any of those 3 options on the timeout. That'll be Castor to serve. Takes it up, and that looks like a good pass to me. Going to be Gordon, the attempt, a little far. Heckman powers back. Gordon, or McCarthy got denied there. Heckman goes over the block. A long rally here. Sullivan goes quickly to Beloin in the middle, but Cora Cunningham is there, but it went out of bounds.
Tufts defense looking very strong in that play, but Trinity just kept on coming with those hits.
I still think on both sides, the passes might need to be a little tighter, even with the service receiver. Good ball up, but a little far from the net.
Yeah. Heckman. That's her first kill of the game.
Oh, baby, there's those fast attacks we were talking about. Honestly, not even a red. Honestly, more looking like a back one. Really forcing a way through the block of Trinity.
Cunningham serves. Craig picks that up. Sullivan has to reach to get that. Still a decent effort there by Lukovic. Gordon tries it again. Heckman digs that up. Heckman just bounces that over the net. It's going to be McCarthy. And McCarthy is going to end that rally in a Trinity point.
Great job by Trinity recognizing that Tufts seemed very ready for their opposite side attacks and switching it up, going to the outside, getting the kill.
Staying on the same theme of swinging hard. They are relentless with these swings.
Howell serves. Heckman went for the power there, but it cost her as it sailed out of bounds.
And a bit of an unforced error there by Heckman. She needs to be a bit more consistent, especially when the block wasn't quite up in time. She's going to want that one back.
Going to force our 3rd timeout of set number 1. This time called by the Tufts side as they face set points, 24-22 in Trinity's favor.
It'll be a good moment to see whether they stay aggressive or if they lighten up on the swings. I know myself, I've been in many situations where you're at match point, you get froze up a little bit, it's a little scary. But I think the key to success here is to stay aggressive, to make sure that they can try to contain the blocks. And on the Trinity side, it's really to keep being relentless, keep swinging, be making Tufts work for it. A lot of their passes have been off the net, a little short, not letting them get in system as we talked about before. So it's kind of that battle between offense and defense of these two teams. So we'll see which side comes to top.
Yep.
Trinity, match point.
I agree, and so far this has been a game of momentum, so Tufts would really love to not let Trinity win this set, at least not easily.
Those volleyball players, what is your coach telling you in that huddle if you're down facing a set point?
I think a coach would be telling us just play like normal. You don't want to do too much or too little on a set point. You don't want to be easing off hits that you know you have, and you don't want to be going for anything too crazy.
Howell serves. Golden with the dig. Golden again goes across. Looks like she might have got some similar advice from Cora Thompson. She's going to cut the lead to 1.
And a nasty hit there by Golden to cut the lead to 1. That is a huge shift in momentum. That really will fire the Tufts side up. We'll see if they can come back here.
And Tufts will have their senior Maddie Yu serving for them. Jago takes that up. Oh, they go quickly to Kafuzi. He kills it. And Trinity Bantams are going to take set 1.
And that's a killer. Just when Tufts looks like they were starting to get some momentum back, Kafuzi hits it right over the block for the win.
I think unlike last time they matched up, you see that the middles are kind of having some free reign. The blocks there, especially, was a little bit late. Maybe not expecting to come. Maybe expecting to go to the pins. I think they really got to shut down the middles before they move elsewhere. And the same on the Trinity side. We saw a few times kind of to get out of some ruts that Tufts forced the middle to work. And I think both sides need to watch out for the middles for next game. And obviously Trinity's right side's really making good work of off balls, in system, everything.
All right, we'll join you guys back for set number 2 as you take a quick break. And welcome back to set number 2. Just recently we saw Bella Kafuzi take set number 1 for the Bantams. They'll be looking to go up 2-0 here for the first time in a long time in Cousins Gymnasium. Tufts, of course, will be looking to respond to tie it 1-1. We'll see how that plays out.
Yep, and that set is a huge mental win for Trinity. Last time they played Tufts, they lost in straight sets. Now they know these people are beatable. We can do this. We have the ability. We just have to play to our strengths, and that's what they've been doing so far.
And that actually is only the second set that Trinity has won against Tufts in the last 37 sets that they've played. That's 11 years. So, very strong start for the Bantams. As it's Golden, dug up by Howell. McCarthy there, Caster's on it. Golden tries again, he's going to get the touch.
Like a nice dance, you know, the ball going from one side, good swing, pass, back to the other side, good swing, pass.
Yep.
Love to see volleyball like that.
Tufts is looking to tangle their way to the victory.
Amen.
Quickly down the middle, Uzi, gets picked up. Golden tries it again. Diego goes to McCarthy, passes a bit too far ahead of her.
Wow, great defense by Tufts on that play that leads eventually to a point.
I think they might have hurt us. They're trying to contain the middle right now, which is honestly what they need to do. Middle is such a big threat for Trinity. I have a sneaky suspicion they'll try to force it through again.
We'll see as Golden forcing an athletic play out of Jago. And Lekovic goes right over the block.
And that's the advantage of being such a hard hitter. Everyone takes a little step back, even if it's unconscious, and then when you tip, it's all the more effective.
Exactly, it's like shifting weight. Sometimes if they hit hard, the weight's on the back foot, and you can't move forward, you get stuck.
Lekovic, her 5th kill of the game. Tori to serve. Caster gets a good look, it's just wide.
Almost yelled out, what a cut shot. So close to being in, good looking line. Barely.
Julia Tori back to serve, working on 26 service aces for the Bantams this time. And that is her 29th service error of the season, so it can go both ways.
But only the first service error for Trinity for this game. They've been very consistent so far, which has been good. Hopefully they can keep this up, and this is just a little blip in a pattern of consistency.
Maddie back in the game.
Lekovic tries it, she finds that corner. What a shot.
What a hard swing. I know they're called the Bantams, but man, they should be called the Cannons. They do not stop shooting.
Definitely heard some heavy hits so far here. As Jago serves, overpass, but Tufts is on it. Caster looks to get one over, and it bounces off the block inside the pin.
Tufts telling them, you can also swing hard. You can also make some moves.
So the battle of two powerhouse offenses, and number 1 and number 2 in total kills in the NESCAC. And we've seen it definitely on display here today. Lou's going to serve. Tori Diggs. An adjustment by Beloyan to get there. Caster just tried to find an opening. Bantam's defense read that. Lekovic on a spell here, another kill for Eva Lekovic.
That was a great spot from Tufts to put into a tough spot on not a great set, but looks like Trinity's opposite hitter really just forcing her way through to get that point. She is at this point looking unstoppable.
It's great Sullivan, it's back to serve. Ponce Pinheiro digs that up. Caster just couldn't quite get to that one. It was too far ahead of her.
And you can notice that Ponce Pinheiro is back in. Defense is going to be a huge emphasis for Tufts this set, and they know it.
Watch when they serve. She doesn't even like look away.
Sullivan there with the serve. Lou goes quickly. Cunningham didn't work out that time.
I think their pattern for getting out of a rut is starting to get red. Really forcing the middle, especially Lou really offset, off in the middle of the court. Honestly, forcing the middle to set up set. Oh, she gets subbed off.
So we're going to see a change here for Zoe Gregory coming on now. See how that affects the flow of the game. Sullivan serves again. Caster. Gregory, her first touch of the ball goes to Cunningham. He's going to save that. Ponce Pinheiro sends it over. Sullivan goes quickly to Gordon. She hits the antenna.
And a really interesting move by Tufts there, subbing Gregory in for Lou. Gregory hasn't played much since the beginning of the season, but perhaps Tufts wants a little bit more of that consistency back, so they're putting in the older setter.
Sorry, Gregory, the sophomore out of Woodside, California, looking to make her impact in this game. Tufts down 1-0. Gordon with the shot. Golden powers at home.
As you hear the rumbles, a great hit from the bows. Absolutely crushed on line.
The elephant herd like that one.
Caster sends it over. Torrey collides with a teammate, gets it to fall. Bantams almost get that point back over, but we'll tie the ball game up now at 6-6.
Tufts really trying to contain the middle. Looks like they're adjusting well to Trinity's strategy. We'll see if Gregory goes with more middle hits like Leo did, or maybe switches up to the pitch.
Caster, awkward receive by Craig. Gregory couldn't quite get a solid dig attempt on that. Lola Craig back to serve for Trinity. Harrison picks it up. Golden pushes it over. They go to Gordon. Heckman digs. Gregory goes back to Heckman, tips it over. Miscommunication there as it just rolled off the fingertips of Ava Beloyan.
The score might not reflect it right now, but Trinity looks a little bit more anxious than Tufts does at the moment. I think the momentum is shifting in favor of Tufts.
For Cunningham serves. Gordon with an absolute missile.
Absolute cannon. Trinity.
Oh my God.
In the deep corner. That's hard to get to, no matter who you are.
Beloyan unable to capitalize on that as she sends it out for the second service error of this set for the Bantams.
I feel like both teams are really trying to serve deep, really try to make the passes go high. Try to get them off balance, so we'll see if Maddie does the same.
You with the serve. Craig picks that up. We go back to Gordon. Harrison runs to get that. They go quickly to Alina Chi. Ooh, just out of bounds.
She was calling for it there. She really wanted it and just managed to get it outside. Unfortunate for Chi.
Serve. He recovers to set up an opportunity for Golden, and Golden takes it and runs with it. Another kill for Tori Golden, her 6th of the game.
Golden saying, what you can do, I can do better. I do a double block.
Tori Golden back to serve. Lekovic goes over the block, but this time Yu recovers. Farragher goes long. McCarthy sends it over, and Golden digs. Chi this time is good to go for Chi.
And finally, that middle connection hits. If Tufts can get that going, that would be huge for their offense. It would really strain the Trinity blocking scheme.
MVP of that point was definitely Maddie Yu being everywhere on the defense and on the offense. Wonderful sets, wonderful digs.
Golden serves. Jay goes. Oh, Bella Kafuzu rejected by Riley Farragher.
Riley Farragher saying, you might be big, but I am jumbo.
I think right now we're seeing both teams are starting to adjust to each other, right? Understanding each other's offenses, understanding their tendencies, so we'll see what this goes to.
Golden to Jago. Crafty center dump that time from Caroline Howell.
And that was just a great read, understanding that Tufts defense was not expecting that in that moment, and she's able to steal a point away for Trinity.
Especially on a setter dump, you see that ball just come over and drop, your feet are stuck, and you're just like, side.
It's a huge morale killer.
Exactly.
It's also a morale killer, unfortunately, as service errors starting to rack up.
After a lot of Trinity's good plays, they do seem to serve the ball out. It really takes the momentum out from under their sails. It's unfortunate.
Harrison with the serve. Now it goes to the right side for Lekovic. The athletic play by Jago to save that. But it's going to end up in a tough point.
Jumbo's looking like they're starting to get used to the lefty swing. A little bit different than the righty swing. You can line up with the other shoulder. Looks like they're finally adjusting to that, trying to contain the oppo.
Harrison serves. Lekovic again. She adjusts. Just dumps it right past the block.
Great from Lekovic, recognizing that the blockers kind of have her marked and realizing that a tip might be in order.
18%, 20%, what do you normally do?
Jago with the serve, sets it up for Castor. A touch, she's going to give that to the Jumbos. Claire Castor now up to 6 kills in this game, tied team high with Tori Golden. And Zoe Gregory is going to serve. Tori takes that up. Greg tries to go over, but Gregory reads it. Castor, power shot, goes out of bounds.
And a poor set by Trinity. Tufts should have been able to capitalize, but the ball just goes out.
Trinity making a substitution here. Ellie Gordon and Grace Sullivan coming in as part of that 6-2 rotation. Grace Sullivan, that second setter. Sullivan with the serve. Castor digs. Gregory goes back to Castor. Back up by Sullivan. They look for Craig. She finds the floorboards.
Absolutely disgusting line shot. Oh my goodness. My heart and soul, I thought she was going cross, but last moment cuts it to the line, finds empty square on the court.
Sullivan serves. Castor with the dig. Gordon will send that over. Sullivan goes to Gordon. She's going to hit that antenna. I've seen that a couple times.
And Gordon, unfortunately, not able to capitalize on the free ball from Tufts.
You can see it on her face that she wants it. She's mad at herself for messing that up, but she's going to come swinging hard.
Yeah, she knows that could have been a huge play for Trinity.
Castor serves. Tori digs. Craig with the hit. Heckman digs. Cunningham quickly. Bantams recover. Gordon sends it over. Gregory goes quickly to Cunningham again. Craig slides under it. Gordon gets it over. Diving up by Tori Golden, and then Emma Heckman is just going to punish that ball.
As I said before the broadcast, I was pointed out an absolutely amazing set from Gregory. Tight to the net, switches her body facing the net, brings it off to the right side to absolutely have a power kill. Woo!
You're absolutely right. That set is so much harder than it looks when it's that tight to the net. She was basically doing the limbo under the net.
That rotation specifically is very confusing for the Jumbos to defend because Trinity, in that rotation specifically, you have the lefty actually on the outside and you have the right-hander on the right side, kind of switching up where the blockers are normally being used to, because they spent the whole set adjusting to having a lefty right side. So they did a really good job defending that, having their blockers up, really containing both sides.
Absolutely. I think the Tufts defense looks so much more comfortable this set. They look like everything is gelling together. Everyone is doing their job, and it's working very well at the moment.
Tufts team number 3 in blocks per set in the NESCAC this year. Starting to see that play out. As they have the lead right now, up 4, 17-13. It'll be their ball out of the timeout. It's Claire Castor. Will step behind the line for another service attempt.
Jumbos trying to keep the momentum going. Trinity trying to stop them.
Castor serves. Oh, that's an excellent serve, and that's going to be service ace for Castor.
Castor has been absolutely huge for Tufts this game in terms of service aces. She's really helped to shift the momentum.
Castor again. Jago with a better receive this time. Gordon sends it over. Gregory goes to that left side. Golden tried to find the corner, but Tori reacted. Harrison dives to save that into the net, and Gregory could not react to that.
And a great scramble point from both teams. You can tell how much they both really want it.
Lola Craig sends it over. Heckman tips it over. They're going to call a double touch on the Bantams.
You see Gregory really trying to push the tempo. Back one there. Trying to mix it up even more.
Cora Cunningham will serve. Had 4 service aces in their last game. Margaret McCarthy, diving attempt by Gregory, is able to keep that ball alive. McCarthy again, and that's a solid block by Emma Heckman there.
Oh my goodness.
Block, but also a little bit of a trap set, kind of tight to the net. Really not too many places to go with that ball. But Tufts good job containing it, not letting it come off the block. That's what Tufts is.
Cunningham serves. McCarthy, took up by Golden. Gregory goes back to Heckman. McCarthy reacts, sends it over. She tries. Jago able to just get a hand up. And Gordon will send it over. Tufts has a free ball. Fortunately, Cora Cunningham there in a position not comfortable setting the ball as a real blocker. She's going to get called for that double touch.
Tough unforced error for the Jumbos, but I really think Trinity has to clean up their passes a little bit. I feel like I haven't seen a clean. Nice serve.
Loyan tried to go quickly there. Ended up coming back to bite them as it's another service error.
Yeah, that was a very rushed serve.
And it puts Maddie Yu behind the line. She'll send it over. Great digs. Gordon with the power hit. No problem for the Tufts block. She tries it again, and Yu digs it up. Golden gives him back. And the Bantams block responds. Castor tries one. Gordon able to keep that out, but unfortunately, that push shot hits the net. Man, defensive rally from both sides.
And Tufts blocking is looking very good recently. And even though they might not be getting many points off of it, it will start to sow the seeds of doubt within the Trinity hitters.
Kafuzi. That was just lined up perfectly.
Mixing it up, not really going for the straight down type of hit, but really pushing the deep corners, pushing it into places where it's hard to defend, hard for the Jumbos to predict. Jumbos have gotten really good at picking up the tips, making sure they're around the ball when it's either they're swinging or they're blocking. But yeah, really good for Trinity to mix it up. Ooh, short serve.
Oh, the short serve there. Tree. You digs it up. Farragher gets a look. She's going to capitalize. Kill for Riley Farragher.
And it lands right in the seam between about 3 or 4 Bantams.
Tori Golden back to serve, the senior out of Califon, New Jersey. Scarlett Jago digs it up. Kafuzi gets denied.
And a little bit of a low set there. Trinity was trying something new. They figured this set is all but gone to Tufts. They might as well experiment, but it did not work.
Tufts quietly on set point now. This has been a very quick action here in the second set. It's Golden looks to finish it off. Jago goes to Lekovic. few scrambles for the dig. Double touch there, and Tufts is going to take set number 2, so it's all tied up here, 1-1, going into set number 3 in the quarterfinal action.
And Tufts win set point there on an unforced error from Trinity. The first half of that set was very close, very competitive, and then all of a sudden it just seemed like Tufts was on set point. It wasn't that close to the set anymore. Tufts really started to gel together, and Trinity started to make some more mistakes. A lot of service errors in that set, a lot of unforced errors in that set.
One of the good things about Tufts, they really got the blocks really contain any of the hard swings, and the defenders really contain any of the tips. I feel like their defense as a whole really gelled. Offensively, I think Trinity struggled a lot with the passes. A lot of the passes were really short. Really couldn't get into any good motions. They forced a lot of sets to the right side. And while they get some good swings, they couldn't really get them all the way through. So we'll see. First set, Tufts a little rusty. Second set, we saw a little bit some mistakes out of Trinity. So we'll see in the third set whether these teams can both adjust and whether or not they can fix some mistakes. Absolutely,
and Tufts has proved the better team so far at adapting. With substitutions for DePoncier and Gregory, Tufts had a whole new breath of life.
Yeah. Pretty quiet afternoon here from Bella Kafuzi. Their second leading kill-getter with 178 on the season. How can the Bantams get their middle more involved in this game?
I really think it starts with the passing. As you saw, a lot of the balls were off the net, and really, when you're off the net, unless you're going to force an extremely difficult set, an extremely difficult swing into the middle, your really only options are either the right side or the outside. So in that situation, they don't have a lot of opportunities. We've had our own struggles before with bad passes leading to the middles not getting to play, and you see the same case here. And without being able to unlock their middles, as you saw, the Tufts blockers were really able to really gauge in on the outside and the right side hitter. So really, starting with bad passes leads to bad offense in general. So that's really where the Trinity people got to start. Quick shout out to the DJ, really pumping up the whole stadium. Both the Bantam crowd and the Jumbo crowd has been loud all day. Love to see that support from both sides. Even the refs look like they're having fun.
A rematch that has gone a little differently from the last time that Tufts and Trinity faced off against each other in last year's NESCAC quarterfinals. It was 3-0 in favor of Tufts, but tied up here, and it's clearly very different teams for both the Bantams and the Jumbos.
I'm interested to see in this third set whether or not the Jumbos commit more to the middle. I think in that last set when Gregory went in, they started moving the pins a lot more. So I'm interested to see whether or not they mix in the middle more. I'm interested to see if they bring New back or if it'll continue to be Gregory in the set. And similarly for the Bantams, to see if they can get the middle in. I think they struggle to even have that opportunity. So we'll see if they can mix them in the mix.
Absolutely, I think it should be a huge emphasis for Tufts to get the middle involved, but not to force the middle, which means they also have to have good passing.
We'll see if we can spot any of those adjustments as we're tipping off set number 3. Strong showing from the Trinity fans there. Maddie Yu looks to serve. She starts off very strongly with the service ace.
And Eva Lekovic tries to take that. She should not be passing as an oppo.
As an oppo, I know.
McCarthy tried to tip it over. Free ball for Tufts. Yu going to Golden. Craig digs. Lekovic makes up for it there.
Tough swing, hard off the block. I feel like Trinity started to move a little faster, starting to pick up the pace. Maybe to try to force themselves through these blocks as they were contained kind of last set. Maybe that's the adjustment that they need to make it through.
Bella Nash is in for the Bantams. Tori Golden gets a lick. Jago dives for that. Craig goes through the wall there.
And the right sides for Trinity are really shining through. Tufts knows it's going to the right side, and yet it still works. They power right through.
I'm interested to see how this super deep serve works. Gonna mess up the jumbos.
Bella Nash, more of a defensive specialist, but coming here for service duty. Jago looks to that left side. A little to Craig. Tori Golden plays it off the block. It'll be Tori Golden serving for Tufts. Low serve. Scarlett Jago able to get to that one. She's going to get the ace.
Tufts they switch them up. Some deep serves, some short serves. A lot of the ace points so far have been Trinity reaching for the ball. So we'll see if they continue with this trend.
It's Tori Golden again. Jago receives that. Lekovic goes right to you. Farragher winds up. Takes it home.
Farragher saying with that swing, all right sides can hit hard too. Showing the presence, and maybe in the future this will bring out Chi in the middle. Give her more space to breathe.
Golden serves. Jago with the dig. Lekovic tips. Harrison read that. You go to the outside for Pastor. That's a strong rejection there by Eva Lekovic and Bella Kafuzi.
Looks clean, but I feel like that set, I feel like the timing between that set and hitter is maybe a little off, maybe a little low. Not too many options for them to go, for the hitter to go.
Golden digs up. Jago serve. Farragher coming alive here.
Good mix-up. We saw around the setter. Middle came to the setter, ran a 1. Right side ran a back 2. Kind of mixing up the tempos, trying to confuse the blockers on the Trinity side.
Megan Harrison now up to serve. The jumbos. Craig goes long in the kill attempt.
And just out for Craig. She could probably feel that block coming up. That can sometimes make a hitter a little bit anxious, and she hit it out.
Harrison serves again. Nash with the dig. Lekovic, dug up by Harrison. You will get there. Farragher sends it over for a free ball. Lekovic again. This time it's going to go through that Tufts defense. A couple of strong hits from Ika Lekovic in quick succession.
And some absolutely disgusting hits from Lekovic. Oh my goodness, those were amazing.
The second hit was great, got the kill, but that first hit, tight to the line as possible. Pretty much skinning the end bounds, but oh my goodness, what a hit. But look away.
Grace Sullivan serves. Golden digs. Pastor opening a decent effort. Sullivan tried to go to Beloyan, but it was just over her fingertips.
Looks like the Trinity defense, though, finally starting to juice together. The deep serves, I think, are working honestly for both teams, trying to force a bad pass, force a short pass to make it so the offense can't run in system. We'll see if either team can adjust quick enough.
Gregory checks in, and she's going to go long on that serve.
That's unfortunate for Gregory. She's been brought in to provide some consistency to the Tufts team. A service error is not what she wants to be doing on the court.
Just her 6th error on the season. As Golden digs up the Craig serve. Heckman goes strong to the middle. It's picked up. And McCarthy will look to answer, but she gets rejected, blocked by Cora Cunningham.
That Tufts block is looking very good right now. They are really reading Trinity very well and getting to their marks very quickly.
Clara Castor from the line, a strong run in set 2. She just keeps on going. Her 4th service ace of the game.
Difficult ball to pick up. you see that really hugging the line makes it really hard to figure out where it's going to flow to, where it's going to go.
Caster serve. Ellie Gordon finds a hole in the defense.
It's good on Trinity to get off of Claire Castor as quickly as possible. She has been a huge weapon for Tufts on the service line.
It'll be Ava Beloyan to serve. Castor, a bit of an overpass. That's an easy point for Trinity.
And you have to be very careful when you're passing to a bit of a short setter. If your pass is even a little bit too high or over, she is not going to get there in time.
Gregory gets there this time. Emma Heckman up high and down hard.
And even though she's short, now you see why Gregory is in there. What an amazing set from Gregory.
On the net, looking like it was almost going to be a fault, but beautifully sent to the right side.
Cunningham with the serve. Kafuzi is going to get one to drop.
It's looking like almost like Tufts' adjustment, honestly backfiring a little bit. They're starting to move in to get to the tips because the blockers are doing a really good job of containing, but at the same time now, it looks like Trinity's starting to adjust and starting to maybe not swing into the blocks, but swing a little higher, try to push it to the corners and find space where the jumbo defenders are not.
Howell with the serve. This one pushes it over, and that looked like it hit the scoreboard, but it's a play on for now. She gets blocked by Kafuzi in the middle.
And a bit of a low set there by Gregory. Hopefully that does not mess with Chi's confidence.
Good serve.
Howell serves. Great serve. Forced Golden into an awkward reception. She gets a service ace.
Trinity battling their way back to 9-10 in Tufts' favor. Evening up the score almost. So the setters are communicating. I think it'll be interesting to see on good passes. Normally you see the beginning of sets. On good passes, they'll really try to force the middle because on bad passes you can't utilize them. But as these sets go on and as the passes hopefully get better and better, you might want to see some different attacks coming, even with a perfect pass. You know, because like you saw there at the end of that point, the Trinity blockers really thought they knew that the set was going to go to the middle. I don't know if she called it out or not, but they committed to the block and had a great block there. So really, as the passes get better, we'll have to see honestly both sides try to mix up where they set it to.
I completely agree. This is an arms race between these two explosive offenses. It is adapt or be left behind in this game.
Looking at the stats, honestly really close. Hitting percentage on both nearly .2. Service aces a little bit in the favor of Tufts, and service errors also in the favor of Tufts. Hills nearly the same, a little bit in the favor, as we know with the strong right side of Trinity. So we'll see how this shapes up in the third set.
The Caroline Howell, sophomore from Houston, Texas, for the Bantams. Sending it over on the serve. Golden with the dig. Heckman pushes it over, and Draco picks it up. Kafuzi quickly goes right through winning the G.
And finally, Kafuzi gets shown some love. Trinity would love to get her involved in this game.
Howell with the serve. Golden, long dig. Zoe Gregory gets there. Free play for the Bantams. We go to Kafuzi, and Gregory reacts quickly. Caster sends that one into the net.
A tough way to end that point, but as you can see, Gregory, a great defender. In multiple actions, you see she gets plenty of digs per game, and that can really change the tide, change the momentum. So hopefully, Tufts can capitalize on that again.
Berge goes behind her to Heckman, and that's in.
Wow. Gregory is really holding this team together right now. Her consistency is making everyone on the court better and making up for other people's mistakes.
Maddie checks in for Zoe Gregory. McCarthy with the dig. Lekovic tries to go over. Farragher with the hit. Lekovic, just exactly where that ball needed to be.
Lekovic has a great sense of when to hit line and when to hit cross. Both are equally as deadly when coming from her.
Bella Nash, the freshman, getting some more service action for the Bantams. You tried to go quickly, a little over Linichi. Lekovic sends one over. Farragher rifles one. Jago got the dig, and Nash keeps it in play. Free ball for Tufts. You thought she had an opening, but the Bantams reacted. Harrison digs. Golden gets denied. Quite a foul set, but the in-air adjustment by Riley Farragher ends that long rally.
Great adjustment by Farragher to tool that off of the Trinity block and get the point for her team on a less than ideal set.
Great defense as well from Rivera, picking up all the blocked balls.
Scarlett Jago's been busy. Going to be a double touch called against Trinity there.
And Trinity is getting called for the Tufts, finally getting their middles involved, something they've been looking to do all game. Out of system point for Tufts. The setter gets the first ball, the libero sets the ball, and the hitter cleans it up.
You see Farragher really wanted that ball. You see it in her eyes. Often in volleyball, you have to use your eyes to communicate with each other because you don't want to give what you're going to do, what you want to do. But if you look at your setter or libero, whoever's giving you the ball, a lot of times you can really tell them what you want. And in that moment, great hit from Farragher. Trinity is going to try to mix it up to make this play more interesting. I feel like they've maybe gotten a little stale and they're trying to force through all of their attacks. So we'll see if they try to mix it up or maybe stay consistent with their philosophy.
We're back halfway through set number 3, tied 1-1. Tufts versus Trinity. Megan Harrison will be serving for the Tufts Jumbos. Currently on a 13-1 service ace to service error run. It's 18-15. Jumbos. It's now 18-16.
Good defensive effort from the Jumbos block, but unfortunately the passers cannot find the tip quick enough.
And Megan Harrison almost got there to clean up that dink, but was not able to in the end. Great effort, though.
Do they all have matching shoes?
They might. Sponsored by Nike?
Interesting. I love the pink laces. All right, back to volleyball.
Grace Sullivan back to serve for the Bantams. Past her with a dig. Yu goes behind her to Farragher. Diving effort by Jago. Yu able to get to that one just barely. Farragher tries it again. A massive block by Beloyan in the middle.
And And I feel a little bit of momentum shifting right now. Now Trinity seems to be the side that's more consistent in their defense and hits, and Tufts seems to be the side that cannot figure Trinity's block scheming out.
Sullivan serves. Harrison with the dig. They go quickly to Cunningham. A little out of sync between Cora Cunningham and Matty Yu on that set play.
And Trinity finally becoming wise to that very quick play. It relies on its nature of surprise, but now Trinity has seen it a couple of times and they know what it is.
Sullivan serves. Yu goes all the way to the right side for Farragher. With the kill.
Great play from the setters. Matty Yu having the middle come as a back one, and the right side comes a really fast tempo, so the middle kind of has to choose her poison and who she wants to block. In that case, they got there a little too late.
Awkward serve receive. It's going to be a free ball for Tufts. Heckman down the line. The ball comes up to us in the broadcast.
And when the element of surprise is not working, what you do is you go back to old reliable. They're going back to those right sides that have been their bread and butter all season long.
Gregory with the serve. Jago digs. Gordon gives it a shot. Castor, massive hit.
Castor casting the spell. An absolutely bomb of a shot. Cross court heavy.
Yep, absolutely. And Trinity was expecting it to go to the middle there since it was such a perfect pass, and Tufts has been looking to get their middle more involved. But Gregory knows this and goes to Castor.
I will give credit to Trinity. They also did almost the exact same play. Great pass, super tight to the net. Jumbos thought it was going middle, and the setter got it going all the way to the outside. But Jumbos were able to convert while Trinity was not. So both teams kind of adjusting their philosophy right now, trying to mix it up, trying to get their middles involved, but not too obviously. We will see how. I'm interested to see how the Jumbos adjust for their 31 play. As you just saw, it got shut down just a few plays ago, so it'll be interesting to see whether or not they continue to run that, or maybe try to run some more standard offenses. I feel like lately in these last two sets, the sets of 31, for those who know, the 31 set seemed a little shaky. Didn't really seem like the offense would get a good swing on it. More of a surprise than anything, but not really a strong attack. But now that Trinity is adjusted, I wonder if the Jumbos will continue to try that.
I completely agree. I think they need to move away from that, at least for the time being. But for now, each team are trading blows with one another.
Tufts up 21-18, set number 3. Bench is getting involved. And Gregory will serve. Jago with the dig. Sullivan tried to set her dump, but Harrison was wise to it. Castor tips over. Gordon with a strong hit. Bounces off Harrison's wrist for the kill.
And great discipline there by the Trinity setter not to touch the net. She was oh so close on a couple of those plays, but managed to keep her balance and get her team the point.
Lola Craig is back. Serve. Heckman, a line drive right to the center of that court and across.
Looking like she kind of corrected the mistake last time. Last time Gregory tried to force a fast tempo set that could fake out, thinking it was a middle set and really go to the outside, but hit was a little slow. Looks like she fixed that up. It was a great serve.
And Heckman has Trinity saying, "What the heck, man?"
As Harrison looks to Golden. It's going to be Castor this time. That one's in.
Castor casting doubt in the blocker's mind. Oh my goodness, what a hype attack from the back row. Haven't seen many of those today, but when they come out, they do work.
Castor serves. McCarthy. Castor digs that. Golden gets blocked. Gregory goes to the right side for Heckman. It's Gordon this time. Heckman outward set. Cunningham makes it work. Gordon again. Diving effort by Cunningham and Gregory combined. Beloyan tries to go over. Heckman dives for it. A long rally here. Lola Craig gives the Jumbos a free play. Heckman, unfortunately, cannot capitalize. She hits the net.
And that is a heartbreaker. An amazing defensive effort by both teams. Such a long rally, and it's just a killer to lose the point on a ball into the net.
It makes you wonder whether or not Gregory maybe should have slowed down the tempo towards the end. People getting tired, maybe their approach isn't as good. Maybe don't take as many steps because of the long rally. So we'll see if she keeps up the high tempo. Score 23-20, Jumbos lead.
Julia Torrey checks in. Torren goes long. Golden Kafuzi just kind of took that one over. Gregory feeds Heckman. That's going to go over the heads of the Bantam players.
Wow, and another long point right there. These teams must both be exhausted at the end of a long set. But Tufts is up 24-20. They might just close it out here.
Set point for the Jumbo with Cunningham to serve. Sullivan goes for McCarthy. That's denied. Emma Heckman of the dial right there. And that block seals the deal for set number 3. It's 2-1 in the Jumbo's favor.
And that is an absolute morale killer for Trinity. To lose a set in such a dramatic fashion, to be stuffed so soundly, that cannot feel good.
Classic quote Star Wars, it's a trap. That ball went straight down, had nowhere to go. A great play from the Jumbos. I do think though that third set we saw improvement from both teams. I feel like we saw Trinity going for the deeper shots, going for the smarter plays. While the Jumbos, honestly, on the contrary, were kind of going for the harder swings, trying to play smarter, play faster. And we'll see. Honestly, trading philosophies at some point. We'll see if Tufts continues to kind of stay towards more standard offense, or if they go to more tricky plays. But I feel like, honestly, standard offense is working for them. And I think Trinity might need to slow it down. I mean, honestly, either slow it down or speed it up. Choose one. They're in this weird gray area where a lot of the sets are either too close or too far, and they don't really get a great set offense going. So I think they need to either choose to slow down and make it so that their attacks are good, even if they give time for the blockers to set their feet, or they need to go faster and try to force their way through the Tufts defense. Because right now I feel like it's really just the Pins trying to make the best of what they can, while the Jumbos are really trying to be cohesive as a unit.
Absolutely, and both teams have been forced to adjust in reaction to the other side, and I think Tufts is doing a better job of that so far. And I think that's why after losing the first set, they have won the next two. They also seem to be moving away from that 31, and they might replace it with that pipe in the back row. That also has an element of surprise. You don't see that too often in this game.
Fourth set, this set will be extremely important. Obviously, if the Jumbos win, they win the match. But fourth set is tough because if you win the set, then you go into the fifth set. So for the Jumbos, they don't want to get into that dangerous territory. They have an advantage right now. They want to capitalize. Trinity, on the other hand, they want to extend this. They want to make it a battle. They want to get to that fifth set and give themselves a chance to win this. So it'll be stressful on both sides. I hope both sides come out strong. You can't hide away in this moment. It's honestly the toughest leg. Like a race, third leg is the toughest leg of any race. So we'll see how both teams come out.
Yeah, and Tufts absolutely does not want to go to a fifth set here. That's when your legs start feeling like lead. They start feeling heavy. You can't jump as high. Maybe your knees hurt if you have some patellar tendonitis. That is anyone's game if they go to the fifth set.
Yeah.
Tufts wants to close it out here and take home the W.
Team standing this long is already probably tiring enough. I can't imagine a non-athlete trying to do that. So, I hope they can have the stamina to persevere and to continue swinging hard. It's really important to make sure that your approach is far enough, but obviously the further your approach, you can really move back and forth a lot, and it takes a lot of energy, a lot of focus. Because one timing mistake, that ball either goes flying or goes straight into the net. So they really have to stay locked in and make sure that they can stay on their feet and be fast. For both teams.
Back here. Set number 4. Tufts leading overall 2-1, having won 2 straight. Sets 2 and 3. early lead, looking to tie it back up. Tufts looking to take home the victory and secure a spot in the semifinals.
Breaking news in a different sport, the Grizzlies are still 0-6, winless. Really making you think how important John Morant. Oh, sorry. Back to volleyball.
Almost had some breaking news here, but we're back to Caroline Howe with the serve. Scramble. Ellie Bantam keeps that play alive. Berger finds that near corner to just touch it into.
Trinity middle, really anchoring their defense. Keeping the blocks up. Making sure that the Jumbos cannot get through without a fight.
It'll be Tori Golden for the Jumbos, serving. Howell goes to the left side for Lekovic. Caster destroys that ball.
Oh my goodness, and Caster splits that block like it's the Red Sea and goes straight through. What a huge hit.
Golden will serve again. Jago Diggs. Kafuzi. Looks like it just goes out of play. They're going to correct that with a tip.
I like Trinity is really starting to push the middle, which I love to see.
Bill Nash back to serve. He was just able to keep that in play. Craig with the run up. Berger tips it over. Craig again. Youth. Big.
And Tufts, in all honesty, steals a point there. An earlier pass over the net was far outside the antenna, but it was not called by the referee.
Getting away with one to take an early lead.
It's important though, even when those things happen, you gotta stay honest, keep playing. Don't stop until the whistle blows.
Harrison serves. And Lekovic tried to get a little too cute there at the top. Didn't make it over to the Tufts side.
I wonder if Trinity may be getting a little tight on these swings, not committing fully as you saw in the first 3 sets.
Harrison serves. Nash digs. Lekovic swings through this time, but Harrison digs. Caster tries to tip it over. Really a tough point.
And Trinity with a lot of errors right now. They might be a little bit nervous. Just as you get nervous on a match point, you can get nervous on an elimination set, which seems to be happening to Trinity right now.
Harrison with the serve. Craig finds the middle.
That's tough for the back middle defender. When the block goes up, you really just have to pick a side where you think it's going to go, to the left or to the right of the block. And outside found a great open spot to hit it up.
Yep, absolutely no one in the vicinity of that hit.
Scarlett Jago with the serve. Riley Farragher winds up. Sends it to Caster. Free ball for the Bantams. Beloyan, what a pancake by Harrison there to keep that alive. Craig with the power shot, the Golden digs. Oh, goes out of bounds.
Great point for Trinity there. Flip that on a frying pan because you had a pancake from Harrison over there, but Trinity still gets away with that point.
Good pass in the middle.
Berger force into that, but Nash dug it up. Harrison. Steve. Oh, double. They're going to call a double there on Tufts. Cora Thompson not happy about that one.
And that was a great dig by Cora Cunningham there. It was amazing control. It was so far up on her body, and yet she still managed to control the trajectory of the ball and keep it alive for her team.
Trinity rallying back.
Jago again. Miss hit by Golden on the reception. It's an ace for Jago.
And now it is Tufts who seems to have a case of the jitters here, shanking that serve very poorly.
Let's see how they get out of this. Slide out.
Jago serves. Currently 5-5, all tied up here. Farragher plays it off the block. Another point for the Jumbos.
Farragher so good at powering through that block, even when it's set up for her.
6-5 now for the Jumbos as Zoe Gregory checks in. Nash with the dig. Craig gets the call. Harrison's there again. Play is going to be ruled dead. Another error there, this time in Trinity's favor. It's tied up at 6-6. Curry Sullivan back to serve. Sullivan serves. Cora Cunningham gets on the slide. Gordon winds up. Golden able to get there. And Gregory goes to Heckman. A little too long in that play.
Good way to side out. Stangler hit to the right side. Off the fingers of the block.
They're going to get a touch on that. So 7-6 now from Tufts. Castor serves. She goes long.
And Castor has been so good for Tufts on the serve all day. That is the risk. It is go big or go home for Castor in the serving department.
All tied up again at 7. Back and forth affair as Craig serves. Castor digs it up. She gets it back. Craig almost overpasses. A jumble in the middle. The Bantams regroup. McCarthy going over block. Golden with the attack. Gordon lines up. Gregory defends that beautifully. And lines up for the touch point. What a play.
An absolute ball. Silenced by a smart tip from the Bows. Deep into the court. All the defenders are pushed up. And do not have space to defend that.
8-7 now for the Jumbos. Cunningham serve, dug up by Jago, and makes its way over.
Cunningham a smart roll shot.
And Ellie Gordon, right after the amazing, powerful hit, goes right for the roll shot, catching Tufts off guard.
Tied up at 8 with Beloyan to serve. Eichmann pushes it to the corner. Craig was there. Tufts tries to go quickly to Chi, but that block is ready.
Seems like maybe some miscommunication between the center and the right side. I think Gregory was going for back one, but I believe the right side thought it was a mid.
Agreed, that middle connection has been buffering all day.
Heckman with a powerful swing goes right through Ava Beloyan. It's 9-9.
You might have just heard us there. That was a wonderful connection between the middle and the right side. The center and the right side, sorry. Right side comes over, hits a fast 2-ball, while the middle goes back one to distract.
How do you to serve? Gordon gets that blocked.
Well, this set honestly has had some not as great receives. The attacks have been no question.
10-9 in Tufts' favor as Bantams go to Ellie Gordon. She's going to get the kill.
Gordon has another one. Roll shot off the block. Lands in a unfavorable place for the Jumbos. It's even like the power shot maybe you got them scared a little bit. As the feet stuck in the mud, be a good switch up for her.
Yep, she's doing a great job playing with her head and not just her power.
She gets the call. She gets the touch as well. 11 to 10 now for the Jumbos.
Finally, that middle connection hits. We're no longer at 0 bars. We're at like a 2-bar situation cellular-wise.
Golden is going to serve. Jago takes it up. McCarthy gets met by the block. You tried to save that. Phantom's fortunate to come away with the point there.
Game tied up, 11-11. Neither team wants to lose the set here. Super deep serve.
Bella Nash with the serve. Golden digs it up. Berger gets her shot blocked by Kafuzi.
And Trinity very energetic about that play. That was huge to put them up by 1.
12 to 11 with Nash to serve. Golden digs it up. Berger lets one fly. They got a Kafuzi in the middle. Alina Chi was ready. She was ready again. Third time it goes through to Harrison. Caster gets blocked by Kafuzi and Lekovic there.
That whole point was a block party. Oh my goodness, we saw 4 or 5 blocks during that point. Tufts forced to take a timeout.
Wow. And that was very impressive by Trinity. They got blocked a couple of times, but were able to recover and then got a block of their own to win the point.
I honestly think Tufts and Trinity kind of switching some philosophy here. In the auto system, I feel like Tufts honestly trying to force more of the ball, trying to hit hard, which led to getting blocked in some unforced areas. And I think Trinity honestly playing a little smarter, trying to hit some roll shots, trying to find some good spots, or trying to hit hard when it matters most. So we'll see. I'm not sure if this Jumbo's going to hit, but I feel like Trinity, it's starting to work well. As you can see, score now 13-11 in Trinity's favor. I think they're starting to capture some momentum. And the defense is now gelling. Right? It'll be interesting to see how the Jumbos react.
Agreed, Felix. The Jumbos so far have been the better team at adapting, and Trinity has just given them another problem to unravel.
Kafuzi coming alive there. Set number 4. Sitting out a block and a half. Tied for the team high with Ava Beloyan. To 11 in the Bantam's favor is the score. Bella Nash back to serve. Golden digs that up. She gets it back. Howell dig. Craig with the kill.
Trinity great at finding those small windows in line. And honestly, forming a kind of a cross out of it. Not going directly in line, but going a little bit cross court through that line pocket. An extremely hard ball to receive.
It makes it 14 to 11. Nash dug that up well. Lekovic gets stuffed there by Caster.
I think Tufts even a little bewildered at what happened in that point. A few jousts, honestly, within a few moments, but ultimately comes out on top for the Bows.
12 to 14 now. Bantam's up. Megan Harrison is behind the line. Big with an overpass. Cunningham. That's quick work. The Jumbos are within 1 again. 13 to 14. Harrison serves. Nash picks it up. Fuzi a free line to that back right corner and should take advantage of it.
Jumbos go with the middle, and then Trinity answers right back with the middle attack of their own. They're looking like in-system hopefully is working a little better for both these teams.
13 to 15, the Bantam's favor. He saves that. Caster gets it over. Communication confusion on both sides as that one didn't make it over.
Great discipline there by Megan Yu not to go into the net and setting it with one hand. It wasn't ideal, but it worked.
Tufts back within one again. 14 to 15. Gregory back to serve. Jago picks up the Gregory serve. Craig goes over the block, but Gregory is there. Heckman lines up. Lekovic this time, and Gregory able to keep that up. Gordon gets the call. Lekovic tries to go over the block. Golden follows suit. Craig finishes that play off. Ola Craig with the kill.
And Tufts was trying a lot of things there to get Trinity off balance. They went to the pipe a couple of times, which seemed to confuse Trinity that there was a little bit of a collision. Everyone seems to be okay, thankfully. But Craig able to stop the bleeding and finish the point for Trinity.
Craig really good at finding those open line pockets, making Tufts pay for any space to give her.
14-16 now for the Bantams. Tori Golden is going to hit the antenna, make it 17-14 now.
That's a tough point to make a mistake like that here. Scores 14 to 17 and Trinity up by 3. Tough to battle their way back if they want to have a chance of winning this game.
Sullivan serves. She serves it up.
And the energy in this gym is palpable. Both sides know how important this set is for them, and they both want to win it badly.
Claire Caster now back to her. She's impacted the game from behind the line quite a bit. See if she can do it again. Gordon. Goes right through the ball. Ellie Gordon making an impact.
Great hit by Gordon. The block did not seem fully set up there by Tufts. Their block has been very good today. It would be a shame if that started falling apart as they got more tired.
15 to 18. Bantams up. Lola Craig is back to serve.
Communication to the coach and coach.
Harrison receives the Craig serve. Ekman finds a kill.
Actually jamming right back at him. Both these teams kind of forcing their way through each other. He comes out on top of this ball.
16 to 18 now. Cunningham serves. Gordon pushes that over. Heckman again. 2 in a row for Emma Heckman, the freshman.
Heckman has been such a reliable player for Tufts this game. They always go to her in situations where they seem more unsure, and she manages to stop the flow of momentum for Trinity.
Shaky reception by Trinity there, and it's tied up again. 18-18 off of that ace. Cora Cunningham make that 2 in a row.
Wow, 2 aces in a row, and Trinity really needs to regroup here. I wouldn't be surprised if we saw a timeout soon if this run continues.
Subbing in the defensive specialist, Bella Nash, perhaps, as a way to deal with this service run. Cunningham tries it again. For the center dunk, ended up getting called for a double touch.
And that is brutal. Yet another double touch called on Trinity. And just as they're hoping to steal away a point with a setter stump, they get called for it.
Quickly, Jumbo goes up 2. Kind of the turnaround they needed.
20 to 18 now in the Jumbo's favor. Gordon winds up and makes it 2019.
Gordon has really been their savior in these tough moments, in these periods where they have a little bit of struggles. But she give her a good set anywhere up in the sky, and she seems to be able to put it down, especially line, always open for her.
Absolutely, what a vicious line shot that was.
Julia Torrey, the other captain for the Bantams, checks in. She'll give her service a go. Caster deals with that. It's an overpass, and it's easy cleanup there for Ellie Gordon.
And Kafuzi able to capitalize on that overpass, and just like that, it is tied once again.
Torrey serves. Harrison just barely able to get to that. Kafuzi unable to get over top of that one. She sent it out of bounds.
And she will want that one back later.
Honestly, looked like the quick pass led to a struggle for the approach. Just struggles from the middle.
21 to 20 for the Jumbos. U serves. Ellie Gordon gets blocked. They're going to reverse the call, saying a net touch there. Looks like the officials are going to discuss, as Golden was sure she had gotten the kill, or gotten the block on that one.
And this is a really important point.
Yeah, from my eyes, I thought the Trinity side had touched the ball after the block again, but maybe not. Maybe it was just out, plain and simple. We'll see after the review. It looked like the Tufts coaches were visibly very mad with that call, so certainly they believe otherwise. It's quiet in the gym. Let's see
And the point is awarded to Trinity. That is huge, and now it is tied again instead of Tufts being up 2. That could be a huge swing in this set.
21 to 21 now.
Yeah, in this moment, you really gotta for both sides. You gotta lock in still. For Trinity, they got a point, which is great for them, but they still gotta push forward, push forward. Tufts, Jumbos, they gotta move past and continue to do the same.
Howell serves. Farragher pushes to the corner. Accuracy on full display.
And what a smart play by Farragher. She saw a hole in the defense, and instead of just swinging away mindlessly, she placed the ball in that very area.
22-21 for the Jumbos. It's Tori Golden again in the service line. Craig digs. Lekovic winds up, and Golden gives it up. U goes to Caster. Dealt with by Howell. Lekovic powers it home. 22-22.
Wow, another incredible line shot by Lekovic just when her team needed it. So clutch.
Belle Nash, the freshman from Manhattan Beach, California, serving. Golden digs. Quickly from the middle, makes the mark.
Great play. Trinity Block was obviously a little confused during that moment. The Tufts bench going crazy.
Yep, Tufts bringing out the secret sauce at just the right moment.
Bantams are going to want to talk this one over. 23-22 now for Tufts. We'll be back with you when we get back into play. We're going to take a short break now. set number 4. The score is 23-22. Tufts leading by 1. With their senior Megan Harrison back to serve. Nash digs. Lekovic gets the kill.
They go right back to Lekovic. Last point was a line shot, and this point is a vicious cross shot, and her team is now tied it up.
23-23.
Great passes. There's a lot of good offense.
Scarlett Jago with the serve. Golden digs. They go to Cunningham. She places it into the back corner. And they're up. Set point now for the Jumbos and a chance to go to the semifinals on the line.
For the middle, it's really a battle of who gets there first. We saw the Jumbos middle got up to the peak, to the summit, a little bit quicker than Trinity, and it came off the fingers. When you're fighting middle, you really have to find the perfect sweet spot of where you are versus where your blocker is, and Jumbos seem like they're finding it well.
Yep, Trinity wants to talk it over again. I agree with you, Felix. The Jumbos have been using their middle much more effectively in the second half of the set than they have the rest of the game, and I think that's really impacting why the fact that the Jumbos are up by 1 point right now.
And against that, you still got to be careful. The pin hitters, especially the lefties on the outsides of the Trinity, are really pushing through. Line shots especially, making themselves pay for any time the block isn't perfect. So we'll see. Any unforced errors and mistakes here can really change the tide of the set.
Yep, and in a do-or-die situation, you will probably see Trinity go back to their bread and butter, Eva Lekovic. Expect her to get a set.
Been outstanding so far tonight with 14 kills. Gregory is going to serve. 1 point away for the Jumbos. It's going to be a serve, just like they drew it up out of the timeout. Zoe Gregory brings home the victory for the Jumbos. They win this 3-1. It's been a great game here in Cousins Gymnasium. Jumbos are advancing now to the NESCAC semifinals.
What an all-around great match with both teams. Both teams really came with their own philosophy, how to play, how to operate the offense and the defense, and they both had to adapt to each other.
And in the season when there's been a lot of change up for the Jumbos, we saw the freshmen shine through. Emma Heckman contributing 13 kills tonight. Claire Kastner with 10 of her own. It's been a pleasure. And thank everybody for watching. We'd also like to thank our director, Justin Loker, and our camera woman, Catherine Burns, and of course, thanks to Dog Thomas and Felix for joining us here on the broadcast. It's been a pleasure, and hopefully we can make this happen again in the future.
Of course, thanks for having us.
Thank you so much.